Hello guys, just turned into my buddy's farm, hoping to do some excavating. It's about time I do something else than just truck driving. But the reason for why it's have been a lot of truck driving and not so much else different content, is because I have been in such a bad shape pain-wise that I have had to focus my energy on my employer. So I have not. It has not been possible for me to both help out for others and work for my employer at the same time. And of course, my employer comes first, always. That's fair, and that is how it should be. So but hopefully today I can get something done. And it's exciting. Excavator got new belts today, so they're clean and nice and never been used, so that is exciting. And yeah, I'm not really sure of what I'm going to do today, so I'm just gonna figure that out. And I got myself a new GoPro, or a new to me GoPro. It's my first. All of the other videos has been filmed on my phone, so I'm excited to be able to put a camera out on a stand and hopefully make better videos. So yeah, let's see how that works out. I am Niko, a Norwegian man in my best age suffering from trigeminal neuralgia. Since 2014, I have faced the worst pain and the challenges of living with a chronic illness. I've been linked to the sofa and spent the better part of 3 years watching myself deteriorate. Then I decided to take my life back, and step by step I moved longer and longer away from the sofa, and slowly I got back in the game. I have learned to live with my illness, and I'm here to tell you that if I can do it, so can you. It's time to get out of the sofa and back in the game. Turns out that pile of dirt, I was hoping it was a little bigger rocks in it, a little more rocks, but or stones, but it's very much just two little stones, and there's a lot of clay, and that kind of make lumps and doesn't go through the sorting bucket, so it's not as effective as I was hoping it should be, but I don't know. Well, all that shaking ain't good for my head, so I need to find something else to do, because I can't do this. It's okay for now, but if I continue this, it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna take a call and speak to my buddy and see if there's something else. Yes, I'm going to head over to another part of the property. Because all this shaking, it's bad for my head, and yeah, I think I mentioned that already. I'm gonna use the same bucket. I know it's not ideal. We have another grading bucket, but that has the issue with the hydraulics, so we're gonna use the sorting bucket to make it level. Works fine, it just looks a little bit weird.
It feels heavy and the night is long, and your body doesn't move like it used to before. You see the road ahead, it's somewhere out there. It's about standing tall and taking that step once more. Rise up, you feel the wind against when life tries to drag you down. Rise up, every step brings hope. We won't back down. Built for more. They said to take it easy, sit back and rest, but your heart cried louder, get up and go. 'Cause there's more to life, more to fight for, even when the pain tries to take control. Rise up, you feel the wind against when life tries to drag you down. Hope. We won't back down, we're built for more. It's not pity, it's the strength we show. We rise again, time after time. One fighting their own battles here. Our heroes with our capes, with a heart that shines. Rise up, you feel the wind against when life tries to drag you down. Rise up, every step brings hope. We won't back down, we're built for more. So to you who's watching, let this be your call. Stand up and rise. Together we won't fall. So to you who's watching, let this be your call. Stand up and rise. Together we won't fall. Heavy and the night is long, and and your body doesn't move like it used to before. You see the road ahead, it's somewhere out there. It's about standing tall and taking that step once more. Rise up, you who feel the wind against, when life tries to drag you down. Rise up, every step brings hope. We won't back down, we're built for more. So to you who's watching, let this be your call. Stand up and rise, together we won't fall. They said to take it easy, sit back and rest, but your heart cried louder, get up and go. 'Cause there's more to life, more to fight for, even when the pain tries to take control. It's not pity, it's the strength we show. We rise again, time after time, each one fighting their own battles here. Our heroes without capes, with a heart that shines. Rise up, you who feel the wind against, when life tries to drag you down. Rise up, every step brings hope. We won't back down, we're built for more. So do you who's watching, let this be your
So what we are doing here is just we're gonna make 3 or 4 levels. We're gonna flatten it out because this is slope down going down. It's not gonna hold any weight except for its own, so it's not necessary to fill it up with a lot of stones and stuff. It's just to use the masses that is here. So that's the idea, just to have some flat levels. You can put some small stuff, but nothing heavy, and it's not gonna hold anything. So it kind of looks like bad work because I'm just filling it up with dirt. And I don't know if you saw it, but when I belted the other way, machine started to slide downwards, sideways. That's because I'm standing right on top of bare rock, and there's a thin layer of dirt between bare rock and the excavator, so it was quite slippery. That's why I had to steady the machine and belt all the way through and pick up some masses and kind of stabilize a little bit, so I don't slide and tip over the machine. But yeah, that's the thing. That's what we're doing here. So it's just to make it look nice. And in the spring we're gonna take some soil and top it up with and make a lawn or something. It's just gonna look better than it is now. Of course, it doesn't take much to make it look better than it is now, but well, yeah, that's the idea at least. So there's no, I'm not considering putting stones in to stabilize or building up much. Just have to use what's around, and kind of in the end it's gonna look better and it's gonna look more organized than the mess that is around here right now. So that's the only idea of doing this. there was a light switch I knew I missed. That was a little bit better. It wasn't that bad as it looked on camera, but still it was bad. So now you can more see what I'm doing here. Trying to, I don't know if the mic on the headset is capturing my my sound or if it goes directly on the camera. So I'm speaking a little bit loud. But I was hoping that I could level out to some level and stand there and have the machine straight. But the soil is too moist and too wet, so it just sinks down, so it does no good. I just have to try to make it look almost good and wait for it to settle, and then we can come back maybe with a smaller machine. I don't know. yeah, I'm gonna end this here now. I did not work more than 1 hour, but it's okay. There is something first regarding what I did. I mentioned it while working down there, but the machine was noisy, so I just repeated just for to be making myself clear. The soil down there is not good. It's not gonna hold anything more than itself, but it's not supposed to hold anything more than itself, so it's completely fine. If this was meant to be a road to drive machines on, or tractors or whatever, or even cars, I would have put a lot of stones down in the bottom and make sure that the hold in the ground was much better and comprimate and make it all stable. But this is just gonna be a way to use a lot of dirt that is laying around instead of driving it away. So we just put it into 3 or 4 levels that it's easy to walk on and play on for kids, but it's not gonna hold any more weight than that. So with that in mind, it's completely fine. And now it's just gonna be there and kind of set and fall together under its own weight, and that's gonna be it. And we're gonna put some good soil on top and have a lawn of some sort. So that was that. Also, there was something I wanted to say in a film that I started making that I didn't put out there, and that's about excuses, because it's very easy for me to, or it could be easy for me to say that sorry I can't work, I'm in pain, and that happens a lot. But days like today, it's rainy, it's cold, it's muddy, and it's not the most pleasant day to work. I could have said that no, sorry, I'm in too much pain, I can't work. That wouldn't be true. And of course here it doesn't matter, because this is just my buddy's place and I'm helping him for free, and he's happy with everything I can do, and if I can't do anything, that's also good. But if I started doing that here, because I feel kind of committed to this project even though it's not mine, but if I started to do it here, that could very easily be done at work, where I have my daily work. So if it was cold and wet and icy and the tasks ahead wasn't that pleasant and I didn't really want to do it, and if I then started to say sorry I can't work, my pain is too bad, that would be very wrong, and I don't do that. Absolutely don't do that. But the temptation has been there, and I think it's easy, and I think it's important to have a conscious mind about those things, because if you start doing that, you kind of blame things on your condition when it's not entirely true. It's very easy to go down a road where every time you don't want to do anything, you blame it on the condition, and no one can challenge that. It's only up to you. But if you start doing that, or if I'm starting to do that, I think it wouldn't be too long before I was back in the sofa and out of the game, instead of the opposite way, which I preach and try my best to live. Because then I will more and more come up with excuses and more blame it on my pain, And the day will come where I have to be at the sofa for more than just 1 week or so. And luckily for me, I hate the sofa, but of course, especially at winter, there's days where you absolutely don't want to go to work. But then you have to be honest with yourself. Is it just what you want that matters, or is it your pain and your condition that matters? Of course, when it is your condition and it is really bad, you shouldn't go to work. But if it just is a question about your will to work, then you should grab yourself by the neck and toss yourself out there. And in the end, you will benefit from it. So this was a long monologue. It's been 6 minutes of talking. So I guess that's more than enough for one video. So I'm just gonna say thank you for watching. If you like the video, please show it by liking the video on YouTube. If you want to subscribe and hasn't done that, please do. Helps out the channel. And thank you for watching, and I see you later.
Rise up.